All right, man, we back. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Let's talk some NFL real quick. Tennessee Titan, I think 2 more Tennessee Titan players tested positive. They're supposed to go back to work today after they had 16 positive tests last week and the Steelers game was canceled. So that pretty much happened. So they won't be going back to work Wednesday. People need to understand the virus. The virus is something that the physicians and the doctors don't understand. I know people that had it and slept next to their partner, they didn't get it. So truly how it's passed on is really not known. It could be from mouth to mouth to, they say it's airborne. Some people say it's airborne. It can't be airborne. If it's airborne, then everybody would get it. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times it depends. You could be next to a person and not get it. They say that you can't get it from off a surface. So they really don't know what exactly it is. So, the Titans ain't looking good for them right now, but hopefully everybody in that building, is able to pretty much, overcome it and able to get back to work sometime in the near future. But right now it's running through the organization, and now you can add almost 20 people got it, so 18 people got it. So, at the end of the day, you can go home and your kids spread germs like crazy. What they got to understand is this. When this winter comes, everything is going to be considered COVID. So if it don't get cold where you guys at, maybe you out in California, wherever, it gets super cold, in the Midwest on back. All right, you talking about snow, you talking about freezing conditions. So when anybody get the coughing or sneezing, it's going to be considered COVID. The common cold, COVID. The flu, COVID. Everything going to be COVID. You got the shakes, it's COVID. It's a known fact that they're marking people death as COVID. Even if they die from cancer, they die from, respiratory issues. If you test positive for COVID, they're saying that's the reason that you're dying. And it's not true. If I'm dying from cancer, I just so happen to catch COVID and not die, they don't say COVID, the cause of my death. No, the cause of my death was cancer. So you got to understand and read exactly, you got to read exactly what's going on. So they don't understand how it's passed on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, my girl got it. I slept by her. I didn't get it. People say, well, why you didn't quarantine? Fuck that. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? I had it at one point in February before it all broke. I was like one of the first waves people to get it. And something with my girl, she didn't get it. So you got to understand how these things work. Got to understand how it works. And they don't understand how it works. So, it is what it is. But Stephon Gilmore, he got it as well for the New England Patriots. So, and he was pictures of him all in Patrick Mahomes' face. And they got to test the Kansas City Chiefs. And some people saying this is the reason why they shouldn't have played the game. But everybody tested negative Saturday, Sunday. And they test came back Monday. And they was able to play. And apparently Stephon Gilmore took the test and it was a positive. Now, could it be a false positive? Yeah, let's see if it come out to be a false positive. But like I said before, man, it's just contagious. People don't know if he came in contact with Cam or not. Apparently, Cam is not having any symptoms, so he asymptomatic. But, let's see if the Chiefs have an outbreak. The Minnesota Vikings didn't have an outbreak, and they played the Tennessee Titans the previous week. So just things you gotta be cautious for, man. They might have to shorten the season, especially when the flu season get. Who knows? When it get really, really cold, maybe the COVID just get that much more contagious. Nobody really knows. But looking at Stephon Gilmore, then again, the Patriots missing their top 2 players. Their best player on offense is Cam. Most people believe if Cam would have played Monday, the Chiefs would have won. I can't dispute that. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. And then they missing their top defensive player of the year. Their best defensive player, Stephon Gilmore. Then they had several defensive players opt out of the season this year as well, too. So, it's getting real, real thin for the Patriots, man. They really taking the grunt of the blows of this pandemic. But most people say you can't cry over spilled milk because the Patriots, been cheating all them years and they just reap what they sowing right now. So, I can't be mad at that as well. If that's kind of your aim on that. Maybe people think this karma to an organization that always cheated, taped practices and deflated footballs or whatever you want to believe. But, it is what it is. But the Washington football team, and I didn't say Redskins, I'm glad I didn't. The football team has benched Dwayne Haskins. Now, Dwayne Haskins, I didn't see the Ravens game. They got popped. But He threw for 300 yards, no interceptions, no TDs, and his completion percentage had to be mid-60s, I think it was. So, I mean, they put him at number 3 behind Kyle Allen, who is trash, and behind Alex Smith, who should retire for the National Football League. But I mean, he don't have no weapons. Do you know who Antonio Gibson is? They got Logan Thomas, the former quarterback of Virginia Tech, Terry McLaurin from Ohio State. And other than that, I don't know who else they going out there at receiver. He don't have that many receivers. And, you know, at the end of the day, it ain't like he just played like shit. Now, versus the Browns, he threw 3 interceptions. You know, he would have pulled him in. I could have understand it, but he don't have no weapons. You know, and what is Kyle Allen and Alex Smith going to do? They're going to put him behind Alex Smith, who shouldn't even be playing in the league. And that's how they do black quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? If Cam was white, you think they would have gave Cam the benefit of the doubt in Carolina? Yeah, they would have given him the benefit of the doubt. He's still a beater. But they got rid of Cam Newton. And Cam was a beast. And look at Cam doing it in Patriot land. Come on. So, you know, y'all know how it is. This dude got a better quarterback rating than Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold. But neither one of them been benched yet. Sam Darnold is trash. Why they ain't been Sam Darnold yet? They got Joe Flacco behind him. Let's just let you know the inconsistencies of the National Football League and black quarterbacks. You know, let's bench him. What did he do wrong? I can see if you gave him weapons. He don't have nothing. He had Terry McLaurin. And he's pretty good, but then again, there's not a number 2 receiver, not a number 3 receiver. He don't have a household tight end no more. I think Vernon Davis is gone. I think Jordan Reed, or whatever his name is, he out in 49er land. I mean, it's just a game. The game is vicious. You know, and to black quarterbacks, they don't give us no benefits of the doubt. See, the excuse with Sam Darnold is, oh, he ain't got no weapons, but that don't work for Dwayne Haskins. You know, they don't work for him. He got Antonio Gibson, a 3rd or 4th round draft pick out of Memphis playing running back. And he really played running back and receiver at Memphis. Don't have a tight end. Don't have a true number 1. McLaurin is nice, but they don't have a number 2. They don't have a number 3. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. You know, and this has been happening with the football team, a.k.a. the Redskins, for a long time. Dan Snyder loved black quarterbacks. The guys he bring in don't love them. Mike Shanahan didn't want no Negro quarterback. He wanted Kirk Cousins. Jay Gruden didn't want no Negro quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And Ron Rivera ain't no different. He don't want this Negro quarterback. He wants his own quarterback. And not only did they do insult to injury, they just stumped him out by putting him behind Alex Smith. If I'm Dwayne Haskins, I'm like, just trade me or cut me. Just cut me. Because Sam Darnold ain't getting benched. He throwing pick sixes everywhere around. Daniel Jones ain't getting benched. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to check out our NFL playlist. Don't forget we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Don't forget we got a Facebook group. Best way to help the video is to share the video one time for the one time. Let me know what you think in the comment section.